we're lucky if we can take 30 days out of our lives to observe ourselves and to really sit in quiet and to spend, 12 hours a day really doing that, and with a group of people in a supported environment with teachers.
The penny dropped with me that I actually wasn't here to learn about yoga from the asana perspective. Like, I can Google that stuff online. I can, I see that in class, but it was the wisdom that Simone and Bex and Tina and all the other teachers offer that really was resonating with me, and I kind of had to take a step back.
I've observed my own knowledge of myself, connection with myself deepening. There's been acceptance. There's also been, I didn't know that was there.
I have a steady practice now for many years, and like intuition-wise, there were certain things that I was changing or certain things that I was not even doing because I felt they were dangerous for my body, in my old injuries that I had or disalignment. So I would not go there. I'd be like, ugh. And working one-on-one with Randall, he's like, yeah, you should be. You should be, like, it's good that you're scared because that's selling something. So we made some changes, some adjustments, and that is something that I really love about Sosa. And it's the fact that they take it out of dogma and out of right or wrong. We are so different.
I think from the Sosa training, in terms of what I want to carry forward, I kind of feel like I'm about to have a life revolution. I've really dug deep in terms of like looking at the stuff that I'm really unhappy with and what I've learned in terms of like the wisdom traditions and the principles of yoga and how we live our lives in comparison to the sort of natural cycle of life. So I don't want to go home and fall back into that kind of construct and the pressures and the sort of false rites of passage through time that you're meant to get married at a certain age, you're meant to have kids by a certain age, the houses, all that kind of stuff. Like, actually I feel really disconnects you from your essential truth.
I've been more truthful with myself than I've ever been, and in that, because of that, I found my own ability to connect more with others and be truthful with others. And those connections are more genuine, and there's love that blossoms from that. So I felt more love than I've ever felt in my life.
All this gratefulness that I have in my heart towards Simone and Randall especially, to all the group, but especially to them, because they actually held a very deep space for me in the time where I'm at in my life. Through the ceremonies, through the pujas that we did, the homas, and it was not only about learning the mantras or doing the pose, and they really supported that journey for me in a very deep way. So yeah,
all these seeds are like opening, and I think probably are going to continue to open once I've had time to really digest the course. And yeah, I have a real desire to teach, which I never had before. I didn't come to the training to be a yoga teacher. Like, I wanted to learn more about yoga.
It's almost as if like you're steering a ship and you think you're going towards this destination, and at this moment you may be making a minuscule shift in that steering wheel, but over 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, you're going to end up in a different place. And I feel like over the course of this month, those minuscule shifts have been happening here and here and here. So I can only imagine that the effects will be felt even more profoundly if I look back 5 years from now.
I want to share this. Like, I feel like there's so many people that are living these disconnected, sad lives that are suffering. And really, like, all you have to do is look out your window and see that you're part of life. Like, it's not something that's happening to you, it is you. And that's something that's been really resonating for me.